What can I seek for, Father, but your love? Perhaps I think I seek for something else, as something else I have called by many names, yet is your love the only thing I seek or ever sought? Now, what do we know that? I mean, I think we think, if you go back to the basic reason why you want to have a happy relationship, or a good job, or a nice home, or whatever it is that's high on your list of I want, or good education, in the end, we believe those things will bring us the peace that we're desiring. In essence, peace is synonymous with love. We want to know. We want that value for ourselves. We want to be responsible. We want to be helpful. We want a healed and happy world. In the end of our lives, we're not sitting there going, gosh, if I'd only bought one more car, or only had one more house, or just a little bit more money, I would be happy. When we're at the end of our lives, taking that last breath, that's the last thing we want. If anything, the knowing that a loved one is there with us, that someone is sitting there with us, that perhaps the world has just been a bit better because we were there, as Emerson said, by a garden patch or a healthy child, he said. That's to have succeeded. That's what this is about. So what the Course is saying here is all we're really searching for in life is not the things of the world, but love. That unifying connection, that light, love, light, understanding. The Course is constantly saying you must look at the things that you are doing in your life. Whether they be illusion or not, you must look at them. You must look at them so that they may be healed. You must shine the light on them so that the Holy Spirit can look with you and show you that they are not real. So he can show you how to move past them so you no longer have an attachment to them. And that's the power of what the Course is offering us. But that's the power of what this lesson is saying too. Father, I will but to know your love. That's what I will for. I know I thought I wanted so many other things, but in reality, they were all names for this. Yet your love is the only thing, really, I'm ever seeking or have ever sought. Why? Because we're connected. You know, what I need is not different than what anybody else needs. And what do we truly need? We need to know our reality. We need that love. We need to awaken that truth. And it's not off in some far planet. It's right here. It's time for us to awaken to that connection. It says, for there's nothing else that I could ever really want to find. So let me remember you. What else could I desire but the truth about myself? Really, if you think about it, what else is there? If somebody said, you can know the truth about yourself, or you can have a brand new 2015 Cadillac convertible, I don't know, whatever, what would you want? No, I don't know. This is tough, This is tough. I may want that Cadillac convertible. I can always have the truth. And you know what? You'd be right. Yeah. You'd be right. You can always have it. But the Course is saying the light has come, not after you get the Cadillac convertible. It's saying the light has come now. And what delays us from the awareness to know who we are, to know who our Father is that kind of, I still have an attachment to all this stuff. Which is not bad. It's not bad. It just shows us where we're at. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But clearly see the choices that you make. When the Course is oftentimes saying, is this what you want, or is the peace of God a better choice? Which gives you more. It becomes your choice. And there is never any judgment in what you choose. Because, you know why? You will awaken to the truth. But when we then look to other people or other things as delaying us, let's be really clear where the delay is taking place. Let's be very clear. So if we want to be right rather than happy, which is what is that synonymous with that thought that we just said, then let's be real clear about it. If we think, in this particular lesson, lesson 75, it says, the light has come, I have forgiven the world. So if I want to know the light, then forgiveness has to be foremost in my mind. To forgive means that I have to say that I may not have to be right in this situation because I'd rather be happy. I'd rather be at peace than right. And that's a hard one for us to swallow a lot of times. We feel justified in our anger and our judgment. How do we get past it? Well, as we talked about last week in that chapter 22 section where it says, the how is not up to you. but the when is. You have to keep affirming, I want the peace of God now. The light has come now. I have forgiven the world. And if we are not ready for the when, then we wait. It's pretty apparent that we all have not been too ready for the when, because we're waiting, and that's okay. It's okay. But let's not take too long. Let's start the process of allowing it to come into our minds and into our hearts. So it says, what could I really want to find except you? Let me remember you. What else could I really desire but the truth about myself? And these lessons come into our minds. They're towards the end of the book. But that's no guarantee that you're ready now, even if it's towards the end of the book. So it's just saying, let's just be aware that this is our will. This is your will, my brother. This is your will. He's saying this to us. And you share this will with me and with the one as well who is our Father. So we're sharing this with Jesus and with the one as well who is our Father. To remember him is heaven. This we seek. And only this is what will be given us to find. And so when we search for the other things of the world, again, it's nothing bad. Can an illusion really be bad? No, it's simply an illusion. What is the world but simply an illusion? Can it be bad? No, not in reality. Can it be a delaying maneuver? Yeah, but it's still just an illusion. Love still reigns. So when we decide, and that's kind of the message even of the Dalai Lama, it's like, well, we're all going to get there. Just when is up to you.